All right.
Ready.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, we are live and ready for action. So, welcome to the Basic Mirror Experience. I'm your host with the most that looks like a ghost.
Oh shit!
Oh man, ooh, see, my hair got impacted by that. But
Woo,
well, as always,
ponytail.
we got ponytail, and I'm not doing that for a while. I'm not getting that My Little Ponytail at all. Not anytime soon. Not just. I know you've been hyping that up, but no. But anyway, only Alizar could pull that off, not me. Speaking of Alizar, welcome back. Regular Shut Up, Let's Talk host with the most. That's not a ghost, Alizar.
How's it going tonight, Basic Nerd homies? Good to see you, folks. Always a pleasure hanging out with you guys.
As
always a blast, bro.
Us too. And Andres, do you want to introduce yourself?
This is your boy Chilean Mr. 305 coming back at you with the latest scoops and all the fan service that you might need. Thank you.
That's right. Today we have a very, 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 very small episode today. Not small, but like a
concise episode.
Focused episode.
I'm sorry, I don't know why myself was playing.
Are you repeating my fan service thing that I just made public a few seconds ago?
Yeah, I don't know how it came out of the blue, but yes. Anyway, sorry. Let's get back on track. So today we'll be doing an episode on basically based on experience about some of our favorite video games. We've talked about that in the past, but games we think that each person would best play in. So the way this works is I'm thinking we'll do maybe like one or two quick rounds of a game that, like, for example, if Alizar thinks a game that Andres should play, he'll say that, and then same with me. And then we'll do another round of what I think Alizar and Andres should play, and we'll go from there. So it's pretty much it. Pretty simple, and just curious as to why and how. So who wants Alizar? You should probably go first.
Thank you for the floor, man. Well, first choice, well, not first choice, but my choice for the evening is going to be the Devil May Cry series, which I got Dante behind us tonight, and I think it is such a fantastic series to get into. Thing about Devil May Cry, my best friend who's not with us anymore, he did put me onto this game. I borrowed his PS2 copy back in the day to play, and got familiar with it, and it's such an amazing game. It was actually supposed to be Resident Evil 4, so a little bit of gaming history on you. Yeah, it was supposed to be Resident Evil 4, and they were trying to take it into that type of direction, but then they kind of they didn't go with it. Obviously, they renamed it the Devil May Cry, gave it this whole Dante's Inferno storyline kind of thing, references. Yeah. And I love the game a lot because it has this amazing campiness to it, which I feel like is lost on people these days. Everybody these days is very dry, very serious, very just like cut and dry. Excuse me. Everybody's very afraid to be campy, In this game, he's got a store, not a store, but like a service. He has an office building, called Devil May Cry. He answers the phone, Dante, dude, we got demons we need to kill. I love that. Yeah, he's ordering pizzas. He's got a guitar and a drum set. He's got like a band set up in his office.
Busted awesome. Makes me feel good.
Yeah, it's good stuff. You know what I mean? He's just this demon hunting dude, and it's him. It's his brother. It's you get all these different characters that you'll be introduced to over time. The game behind me is the first one. Yeah. I just started playing the fifth one the other day, which is why I guess it's fresh on my mind. So having a great time with the fifth one so far. I'm only on level 3. But oh man, it's such a good time so far. So I highly recommend that series, because if you're into action, third person action, a little bit of platforming, a little bit of backtracking, be warned. Fantastic game. What do you guys feel about Devil May Cry?
Never played it. Don't know anybody at all. Don't know anything, but I'm very interested in like, which one should I start with? The first one, Devil May Cry 1?
They actually have a Devil May Cry collection, so you can get like it's one game that comes with the first three games.
Yeah.
And then there's 4 and 5.
Is it available on PS4?
Hell yeah.
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 Hell yeah.
And next paycheck, I got you.
if you have you can do the streaming service. If your internet connection is decent over there, you can actually do the PS Now, and it's $9 a month, and you can play it as much as you want.
Oh, I'll just do that.
Supposedly, Sony is merging PlayStation Plus and
Yes,
PlayStation Now. So I would hold off on it for now.
Oh,
Wait until the merger happens and see what they charge.
Mm-hmm.
But all I can say from Devil May Cry is that like the first exposure I had to it was the remake, the soft reboot thing, the DMC Devil May Cry, where Dante looks like this Liam
Twilight.
from One Direction looking emo boy. You know, you got Brendan Urie in the house all shirtless, looks like a bunch of horn dogs, man. Look at that head. You know?
You nailed it. He does look like him. They did model him after that type of look. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and
that meets the Twilight guy, the Edward Cullen guy.
Edward Cullen. Yep.
Robert Pattinson,
AKA Batman. But it's like, although like I did have fun with DMC Devil May Cry because the combat is sweet, man. You get to juggle these guys, you get to juggle these demons up, you get to slice them in as many different ways as possible, you know. Yeah, you know, and then you know,
look like a Fruit Ninja doing that.
This is beyond Fruit Ninja, man. Like this is Fruit Ninja times 1,000, rated M, and Bill O'Reilly's in it too. You know, not the actual guy, but like a Bill O'Reilly like parody. He even does the "We'll Do It Live" thing. He's even a boss fight in the game. He's great. It's like, "We'll do it live, you little shit."
Well, the demons pop out.
And demons pop up, yeah. And he claims to be this holier than thou figure, you know, being on the moral high ground and stuff.
Nice.
When in reality, this guy is the perpetrator for, I would say the link, the bridge between the demon realm and Earth. So like Bill O'Reilly is really the bridge between hell and Earth. And I'm just like, wow, I never thought a parody of Bill O'Reilly could go so far, man.
Beautiful.
It's amazing. I love that.
But yeah, when I got exposed to that, I started looking at the cutscenes for some of the old games and seeing, hey, what about the old fans? You know, like what do they think of this game? Some of them hate this game, and I could definitely see why. After looking at the first 3 DMC games, the ones from way back in the day, I can see that you know, Dante was never this overly edgy, attitude-y. Well, yeah, he had attitude, but it's more like a fun-loving type attitude, you know, not like a unnecessarily rude. It's just like, I didn't ask for your help, okay? It's like he's like a Justin Bieber 15-year-old looking guy, you know, and I'm just like,
oh baby,
exactly, yeah.
Oh baby, yeah. All I need is some Ludacris in my life. But yeah, the Dante from back then and the Dante of that reboot are like, if you can see them as 2 separate characters, then maybe you'll enjoy it a little bit better. I know I did.
Yeah, and they definitely are 2 different characters. Yeah. They're, you know, and because in the newer games, you know, they still have like the storyline, and that Dante is not even part of the story. Like in the 5th one, you know what I mean? Like you still have the character from 4 and the original Dante behind me, and everybody working together. So it's a very interesting storyline. For the last Devil May Cry, they used the Resident Evil engine that they've been using these days. So the lighting just looks,
I believe it's the Unreal Engine. I believe
it's called RE engine.
RE, yes.
It's really, really good. And speaking of that, Unreal 5 just came out recently, which is going to be, you know, doing some good things for video games soon. So
it's going to be great, bro. It's going to be awesome.
So yeah, Devil May Cry, man. I'm glad you guys. So sorry. So you said you've only played the DMC reboot so far.
Yes. I've only watched cutscenes of the original, but the story is fascinating. And then Dante and Trish for life, man. Where the hell was Trish in DMC Devil May Cry, man? She is a babe through and through.
True.
Attitude. She's hot. She gets shit done. She can cook me dinner and slay me at the same time, man. Incredible.
And by your man, birth control, yeah.
Plan B is my plan A. No, I'm just kidding.
These are all demons, so I'm sure they have like built-in birth control.
Yeah.
That's right.
They're just like devilish people, but it is a very it is a very good. It's the music is great. The music is a sign of the times. If you're into new metal at all, it has this industrial new metal vibe to it.
Like this Rammstein, Marilyn Manson kind of vibe, yeah.
Yeah, like Power Man 5000, Rob Zombie type. Yeah, exactly. That whole
Ooh.
industry, exactly. That kind of nailed
Like
it.
9 Inch Nails kind of vibe, yeah.
It's like that whole thing, and yeah, man, you guys, I think you'll have fun with it. And I would say if you like gameplay, first one is great. I haven't played the second one. Third one is probably one of the best. Fourth is decent, and which I never beat. And then fifth one I'm still working through, and that's looking like it's going to be one of the best.
Have you ever played the reboot, Alizar?
No, which is ironic. Yeah, I was going to say that. Sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's the one that I actually skipped over. So like that, like I like in my playing, I haven't even checked that one out.
Oh, yeah.
But it looked cool. I like the gameplay. Like I thought the gameplay was really cool, but I just never got around to it for whatever reason. I was, I guess I was too busy playing Red Dead 1 at that time. Red Dead Redemption.
I don't blame you. It is a better game.
Yeah, that game really drew me in that generation, and Skyrim.
Yeah.
The graphics on PS3 for Red Dead is awful.
I mean,
sorry. I just want to make sure you say the graphics on the PS3 were awful.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought it looked better.
Maybe I
It didn't run well. It ran like fucking shit.
You know what it might be? I played it through what's the not PS? Was it PS now? The one where you play like old games on the PS3 or sorry PS4 rather.
the Plus.
The might be the Plus.
Damn, that was actually like done up a little bit.
The PS Now it might have been.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, PS. Yeah.
Maybe
You're
for
right.
me, I just have a bad. But it was
I
like
guess
really.
maybe it just didn't age well in your in your eye.
Yeah, maybe it just
Perhaps.
didn't. Yeah, maybe it just was like, nope, this is too old. Next,
Fair
thank you.
enough.
Next.
I mean, did you play the second one?
Yeah, I have not finished it, but the second one is so good.
It really is good, and I haven't finished it either. I only got up to like chapter 4 or 5 in the story, so not far at all.
Ooh.
I remember when it first came out, there was like so much hype around it. And I remember there was like so much controversy as well. Of like, oh, do you think people should have this much violence? And then I'm like,
What? When was that a thing? I don't remember that. About Red Dead 2?
Yeah, it was a thing.
Violence.
Like I saw.
Game.
Well, one of them was also like parents are like complaining about it, and like I can't believe my kid is playing this, and someone's like, you know that they're not legally supposed to be playing this, right?
It's rated M.
Yeah, number one, that. Number two, it's got dead in the title. At what point did you think that this was going to be some sort of child-friendly game?
Yeah.
When did you think it was a Lego game? It's not. It's
Lego Red Dead Redemption.
Disney's Red Dead Redemption. Like what?
Fully on Wii or something. Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about, man?
No,
these parents are crazy.
That and they're trying to like say like oh Deadpool is for kids. No.
Deadpool is definitely not for kids.
No.
Oh. No.
But yeah. But no, Red Dead 2 is pretty. I like games where like you can based on what you do, like certain decisions define the ending of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are a lot of fun.
That is great. All right, what's everybody else's choice?
Do you want to go or should I go?
Elliot, you go.
Okay, well, this is for Alizar. This is my recommendation.
Ooh.
The Arkham series.
Yeah,
I already played it, my man.
Never mind.
Played the first one. Played Asylum. No, well, first you go, and then I'll respond to it.
Well,
I just finished Asylum, by the way. 2 days ago, I refinished Asylum.
Oh, how was it for you?
It's aged like fine wine, bro. Oh my god, Arkham Asylum is a deliciously evil cupcake of an atmosphere, man. It's so I forgot how creepy this game was.
Yeah.
It's so eerie.
Yeah, it's
the chattering teeth thing.
Yeah, and the fact that sometimes you don't have any music and it's just the wind, the rain, the flowing of piping it with water, you know. And then there's the freaking mental asylums, you know. It's just they come out of nowhere.
Those guys that come
in.
in, those guys that come and attack you.
Yeah,
those guys creep the shit out of me. No, there's
Dude.
times when like I started playing Asylum, and I started playing it at night, and I remember like there's one time it was like when I heard these zombies, it was like the it was like the Call of Duty zombies that would come out of nowhere. It goes, "Whoa!" And I was like, "Who the hell let their cat outside?" And like, Legato, get back inside. But it was, but it was more of like, what the hell? But it was very eerie. It was like very, you know, and you know, like for me, it's actually my least favorite Batman game. But we have to do a redux episode. Yeah, that's my
because it feels too confined.
It's too.
Or it's too linear, or what is it?
It's too linear. It's but I'm not saying it's bad. To me, in my opinion, there's no bad like Arkham games. It's more of like a preference. Like to me, the best one.
Sorry, I was saying it was the first one, so you know they were just getting their feet wet.
Yeah, it's still awesome though. It's still like all 4 games are awesome in my book, but this one it was more of just. I guess just more of like the style of it. Like I hate horror games. Like I'm nervous. Like I can't even do like Dead Space, honestly, or like
I put that on Dead Space. I'll admit it. I put that on Dead Space.
Oh, it's just
at the time I had a big ass TV in my room, and then I bought Dead Space for the 360, and then I played.
Bro,
and I was like,
dude, how scared were you, man?
Traded in for Tony Hawk. I was like, oh, they got American Wasteland for the 360. I think
I'm gonna cop that shit.
Yeah, so I was like, I think I'll
that's
play
right.
That. So did that instead. Anyway,
maybe have a different one. You ever play Outlast?
Oh
no, but I've seen.
Oh, that's a
you
good
never
one.
played Outlast, Alizar?
No, I'm not much of a horror guy either.
Dude, there's a whole market of horror games that are just gold, and the first Outlast is a masterclass, bro. What a game!
Is that the one where you have to hide under the bed and everything? And there's like the dude with like you see like the legs, and he'll like capture you and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a big fat guy called it.
I have played it.
Yeah, it's a big fat guy named Chris Walker with his teddy bear and say "little pig," and all that shit. You know, you have him throwing you out of windows. You have a weird ass priest guy. You have the surgeon who's not really a surgeon but cuts off your finger. You know, it's insane.
That guy was so creepy. All he wears is an apron, but you still see like his ass hanging out. Like it's just
like I'm not gonna lie. That was like they got his ass, and I'm just like, okay, that's a good looking ass, but why am I looking at this?
Well, it was just very sanitary. Like I remember when I first watched.
Why are you mooning me?
It's so funny. Well, I mean,
when the moon hits your eye like a big.
At some point, you know, these sculpture artists from the Renaissance must have thought at some point when they had to start sculpting the ass, they were like, "This is interesting."
That guy must be squatting 405.
Yeah, they're like, how firm do I want to make this ass today? Oh, sorry.
Oh, please go on.
I just realized we're on. You know, we're on semi-safe airways.
It must be between sloth nail and elephant ass.
You're right. I think we're not going to expand further on.
Yeah.
I was gonna say what weird Charles Darwin evolutionary thing were you doing?
Dude, we were just talking about Richard Traeger's ass, man. Let's just move
on.
Right,
let's move ass backwards to what I was thinking about earlier. Was
so what game were we on?
Outlast.
Arkham City. I meant Arkham series.
Oh, you want to go back to you don't want to talk about some guy's butt for 20 minutes?
Oh, well, so some asses have dimples.
Yeah, some are round, some are very round, and Richard's was very round.
Yeah,
I'm sure Michelangelo was like, how dimpular can we?
Sometimes you need to admire the circularity of it, the circumference of it, of course.
That's right.
I mean, especially at the time, they were making these things for the church, so they were like, "We want to make this is." We want to make sure this is very,
very accurate.
Yeah, there's got to be a very respectable ass.
That's right.
You know, this has to be an ass that people are going to be okay with seeing once a week.
That could cater that could cater to all audiences.
That's right. The holy ass of triumvirate, bro.
That's right. Well,
This ass has to look good under lights.
That's
right. Through stained glass.
It pokes through. It pokes. It pokes through the night.
Speaking of holy shit, this is a good game. Like, this game is a lot of fun. It scares the shit out of me, and it's about you play this guy named, I think his name is Miles
right? Upshore,
which is funny because my middle name is Isles, and he's also a journalist, so I find that funny.
That's cool.
Anyway, but he's investigating something. There's this weird thing. You go inside, and I never played this game. I've only seen gameplay of PewDiePie at least 4 times from start to finish. Like,
that was a Markiplier.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's I can't play those games. I'll be honest.
It's scary shit.
I'm a liar plants for hire. Like, I can't. I'm a scaredy pants. I can't do it. So, but I watched someone else do it. It's funny, and like the reaction to stuff like this when you're inside the asylum and you're trying to investigate what's going on. You got like this camcorder, and even though it's 2000, at the time the game was 2012, but for some reason he has like a 1997 like JVC like cassette camera, so he needs like the batteries all the time, so it's annoying and all this stuff. But he's also kind of like, I don't like the fact you can't punch or do anything. It's just like you just run, or you just basically like
or hide,
push him or hide or something like that. It's like, no,
are we on Outlast still?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
But it's a good story, and I love it. It's very simple to follow. It's just like the scare moments are like, oh my god! Like, I remember one time, like, you had to get through this cupboard and stuff. So, you gotta pivot your way through whatever. And then to the right, like, I heard this in the headphones, and I heard this when I first watched this, and I hear, like, to your right here, it's like get your filthy pig ears. And then you hear like the music go ding, and then like it goes right up to you, like he throws you down off of like a couple cliffs. You're like, oh my goodness, get your freaking Tweedledee dumbass that face out of here. Like, but no, the rest of the game is fun. Like, yeah, that surgeon who looks like Larry David is like freaking like with the apron, like, oh my god, like that guy was just saying some weird biblical references, and he just says like, I'm not giving up on you, and then like he like tries to trample, like try to kill you with his big like freaking like scissors, and then like you end up killing him from an elevator, because I forgot how to explain it, but it's so weird and bizarre, but it's also very intriguing. Like, I forgot the end of the story, but it's a really good game, and I recommend it a lot.
Yeah, do not spoil that story. That story is short, but it's very sweet.
I forgot what happened, so good thing I didn't say it.
Nice.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, check out Outlast, man.
Oh, I'll check it out more, because I did play that first level. I played that on PS Now, actually, because I remember hiding under the bed for a little bit, and that it was real weird. Scary.
No, it really does live up to the hype, man. Like, Outlast 2, I haven't played that. I played Outlast 1, but I have not played Outlast 2. But
I didn't know there was a sequel.
There's going to be the Outlast Trials coming in later on this year. So if there's ever a time to get into the Outlast series, now is the time, because people are replaying that game in order to get hyped up for this one.
That's right.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what did you play the Arkham series on, Elliot, by the way? What
I played it in so for Arkham City, Asylum, and Origins, I played in PS3 mostly. Yeah. And then for Night, I played in PS4. But to do it again, I got the rehydrated.
I'm ready.
I got the
got Batman rehydrated.
I got Batman rehydrated. I got the Bat Gatorade.
I'm ready, Joker.
I'm ready, Joker.
Where's Falcone?
When in doubt, pinky out.
Pinky!
Pinky!
And then if it's Mr. Freeze, it's like
Mr. Fry.
What? And then it's like what's that line from Mr. Mr. freaking Andy Tizer's French fries, like Victor French fries, but like
French fries. Yeah, right.
French fries. It's so stupid. Mr. Freeze, if you're listening out there, you're supposed to spell it RFREEZE, not Victor Fries. I'm not ordering from McDonald's.
Yeah, like was Mr.
Yeah.
Freeze like a popsicle that already existed? They couldn't get like the rights for that name or something. Like something had to be up. Because the Joker is just a Joker. It's not like they like just like goofed off with the spelling.
Yeah, it's not like a. I can't even think of anything. It's like
The Joker with 2 R's.
yeah, or like
Joker with that's the Suicide Squad
Joker.
with the word damage on his forehead, just to let you know that he's insane.
is it like Filthy Ferg? It's like I'm so damaged.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so damaged.
Yeah, or like Joker, where it's like I'm the Joker, but then like instead of an E, it's a 3.
Joke freer.
Okay, so it's like a screen name back in the day.
Yes.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah,
I played
no,
them all. I played Arkham Asylum. I played them all on PC actually, and
Hey, nice.
which was a great time because I had just built my PC at the time.
What
Nice.
a game to kick off your PC lifestyle, bro. Like
And for-
you chose a fine game.
are you an
Hey,
alpha
man,
PC gamer?
Alpha male
Oh.
gamer. Yeah.
Well, that was just the first time I built one because at that time I was like living alone. Well, I was living with my folks who and then like I moved to a different city basically, and I was living in Virginia at the time, and then that's where I got a job with work now. And at that time, I had a couple of bucks to burn, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna build a freaking computer. I was like, I want to see if I can do it. It'd be cool. So I like went to this store nearby called Micro Center, which was like Tiger Direct.
Ooh.
Or like a, Best Buy kind of thing, but specifically for like electronics. And yeah, I told some dude, I was like, hey man, I was like, I want to build a whole PC today. He was like, what? I was like, let's do it. And then yeah, got all the parts and took literally everything home, and it was like a big Lego moment. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, Arkham.
Nice.
The Arkham series was my gateway, into getting into PCs as well.
Your gateway drug to the PC world.
Yeah, it really was. It really was. I was like,
It's like heroin.
Seeing those extra frames and the shadows and oh my god, the lighting, it was that Unreal Engine in at that time. And excuse me, I know there's a chip shortage these days, and
Oh yeah.
everything is really expensive. At that time, I got my GTX 560 for the PC folks out there. GTX 560 for $50 from Best Buy. So
$50?
$50, 2012. It was 2011, maybe 2012, something like that. Simpler times, folks.
Bro, please take me back, man. Like nowadays, your average graphics card can go for like 420, and I'm not making a joke here. That's like a best case scenario for cheap graphics cards, man.
Yeah, facts. I got lucky on mine. I paid $300 for it when it was around. I have a RTX 2060 at the moment.
Oh, nice.
Got lucky. I bought it when I did. Now I check out the prices, $800.
Yeah, it's insane, man. It really is. It gets frustrating when you look at these prices and you're just like,
digital crack. It's like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, like I want my GE4s, but I don't want to bust the bank. You know what I mean?
You wanted to bust a piggy bank, yeah.
For real.
Every day.
So, but did you like Batman Alizar? Like, what
Loved it.
Like,
I didn't play Origins. Beat Asylum. Thought it was great. Last boss fight was very interesting.
It's like Joker, all on like Lou Ferrigno, like steroids. Like,
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Well, yeah.
Not that Lou Ferrigno was on steroids, but it's like how did he get so?
He was.
You think so?
Oh yeah. I'm sure The Rock is too.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Hey man, you know what, folks? I'm gonna have to. If everybody at home thinks that The Rock looks the way he does by pushing heavy things, have a word with yourself.
Madcap. Like I don't like that stomach is not normal.
He's and it's nothing against the guy.
No,
It's
he's
fine.
cool.
It's just it's fine. It's just he is that That's more than pushing heavy shit and being honest and eating chicken breast and broccoli throughout the day. That's way more than that's definitely way more than that. Like and it's not I don't know, obviously I don't know anything about working out, but I know people that do, and they'll tell you that shit ain't that don't equal that, like in their world, in bodybuilding world, there's a certain amount of math involved, and Dwayne Johnson is flubbing the numbers a little bit.
Yeah, don't be that guy.
Yeah, like you're not that guy.
Yeah, don't.
Javi is actually starting to become a bodybuilder.
I would love to see what he thinks about this topic or something.
He's here with us?
Well, in spirit.
Well, later on,
he's
yeah.
Dead?
I want to revisit that. That is interesting that you mentioned it.
Yeah, he's dead. No,
he's dead.
No, it is no. I'm okay. I never thought of that, honestly. No,
I mean, not to be a downer, man. Like it's not like I mean, like
I'm not. I don't think about his body.
It's only because I've been watching the dude since I was literally a child, on wrestling. Like, I've been watching him since I was like 7, 8 years old. So to me, it's like, when you see somebody's body develop over time and you're just like, okay.
Yeah, looking at him from the friggin' shut up, bitch days, to the game plan days, to his transition to Race to Witch Mountain, and then freaking transitioning to Fast 5 and then becoming a full-blown action star, dude.
Yeah. I mean, he realized where the money was at. He knew where the money was at. He was smart to get out of wrestling because Vince McMahon, he ties down your contracts, and he there's a wrestling world is really wild.
Yeah, no matter where you go, Vince McMahon always has your back. Professionally, in the most professional and heterosexual way possible.
Oh my god. Okay.
The games, huh?
Yeah, you trying to get into any of the WWE 2K games? Is this a transition to it?
Perhaps.
I will be RB. 1 second, folks.
All right, sure.
No, man. Yeah.
Andres, why'd you go?
Okay, I'll go. I'll give it a shot. Okay. This is a game that's been my friends here in Utah and I have been discussing this game for a bit, and because we're a big fan of racing games as well. And there was one. Am I boring you again, Elliot?
No, Javi's texting me. He's saying hi.
Oh, hi, Javi. Okay, so this series of game is incredible, man. Like I grew up with this series ever since 2009, I believe, with the second entry, but I really got into it with the third one. The name of this franchise is called MotorStorm Apocalypse. No, it's called MotorStorm, but the game I'm talking about is MotorStorm Apocalypse, and it's a strange ass game because it is a racing game, but it's a dirt rally racing game where the world is ending on every facet of the planet itself, right? You go from freaking Shanghai to Australia to a country like Africa, meme by the way, South America. You go to freaking Venezuela, Colombia. You go to Canada. You go to
Antarctica.
When even Canada is celebrating the end of the world through a dirt rally race, you know that you made a great game because you choose from 4 or 5 classes of vehicle, right? You got the freaking you got the freaking bike, the dirt bike, you have the ATV, you have the regular car, you have the mid-size truck, and you have the big rig. The big rigs, and each one has their own advantage to it, right? The big rig has a lot of mass, and therefore it can go down slopes much faster than a dirt bike can, but it's hard, its acceleration is very poor. So
is there a story mode to this, or is it more like multiplayer?
Yeah, there is a story mode to this. And you play as this up and coming racer who's excited, he's in his 20s, he's ready to do this, but the world is ending. So he's just like, okay, what better way to get into shit like this than the end of the world? So I don't care. Let's freaking go for it, man.
It sounds like Nicolas Cage and Ghost Rider.
I know it does. I wouldn't be surprised if freaking Ghost Rider, if they were considering doing a DLC for Ghost Rider Edition, because during that same time, there was it was a similar time where like the Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider memes were just coming out of the woodwork, and Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance came out.
Oh
They're
my
just like, oh
god.
man, I'm so happy for the memes, man.
I
Yeah.
apologize for the delay, folks. So much beer, so little bladder. What did I miss? What did I miss? Sorry.
So
okay.
I was talking about a game called MotorStorm Apocalypse for the PS3.
This sounds so familiar.
Yeah, and I was telling Elliot it's a it's a dirt rally racing game where you choose from one of 5 classes of vehicle, right? You got the dirt bike, you got the ATV, you got the Guitar Hero, bro. Yes. Yeah, so you have the. Are you flipping me off, you son of a bitch? So anyway, you got the dirt bike, you got the ATV, you got the car, you got the small truck, and you have the big rig.
And
And each one of them has their own advantages, right? So what happened is that on the story mode, you play the role of this guy who's just about to get into like this type of world, right? But it's the end of the world. It's in the title, MotorStorm Apocalypse. No shit, of course. So the apocalypse happens and everybody's throwing parties. Everybody's just like, okay, I don't care. Let's throw parties. Let's race these things while the end of the world is freaking happening right there. Right. So you go, Alizar, we can't see you though.
All right, I'm gone.
Yes. I mean, you're not gone, but we can't see your beautiful face, man.
Where am I? That's so weird. I don't know what happened there. Give me a second.
Is Legato messing around with the video camera? Oh, there you go.
Sorry, folks. I don't know what happened there. Sorry. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. And so in MotorStorm, you get to choose from one of around 30 courses, each of them taking place around the world. And the apocalypse affects all these different places in so many weird and bizarre ways. For example, you go to Shanghai, right? And you go to this coastal beach where you get to go through the infrastructure. You don't go through streets. You don't just go through streets. Like there's this part where earthquakes happen and all of a sudden a road closes up, but then another road just bumps up from the surface through the tectonic plates, pushing it up. And then you have to find other ways. You go inside buildings. It's a completely weird way of racing. But
you guys ever play Hydro Thunder?
I've heard of Hydro Thunder. It
reminds me of that, where like the stages kind of adjust around and things. There's little
and Wipeout 2049, I believe.
Yeah, there's stuff like that too. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
that fun arcade experience.
Exactly. On that F-Zero style or Wipeout, or Hydro War, any one of those. But MotorStorm was one of my first exposures to like me really getting messy with the racing thing and just branching out beyond freaking Mario Kart,
from standard drifting.
Mario Kart has its sophistication.
Oh yeah, it does. To this day, my brother and me, we still curse each other out while playing it.
Yes, it's especially with Rainbow Road.
The little shortcut when you jump off the little edge. Oh man,
I keep falling off, so I never notice.
Dude, there's a technique to it, dude.
Is it drifting? Because I don't do that enough.
It's that little jumpies. I mean, it's just tough.
You got to do a little dancey dance, Elliot. You just got to do it.
Yeah, man, MotorStorm, dude. Awesome.
Yeah, MotorStorm Apocalypse, man. What a game. What
console was that for? That you played on?
PS3.
Nice, man. Yep. Did you guys both play together on the PS3? Like, did you guys game together online a lot, or what?
There wasn't back when the servers were still on for MotorStorm.
Sorry, I meant between you and Elliot, between you like in other games.
Oh, Elliot has not. I think I first met Elliot around 2011, maybe in passing band classmate. I don't know.
Yeah, we really didn't know each other. We knew of each other, but we really got closer in college. Well, we didn't go to same college, but it was really college. We kind of
BRB again. Sorry,
the bladder.
The ponytail really shortens the bladder, man.
I know. Thor, but yes.
Yeah, but yeah. We did know, like we got closer when I was in college and you guys were finishing up your senior years.
No, I think you and I got closer in my freshman year of college
Yeah, yeah, I would think so.
because you're still at FIU.
I was still in FIU. Like I remember, like 2018 was the formative year.
Yeah, that was the year when we started to
Started to
online.
have sex, and I'm just kidding. That's the B&E content that we're all looking for.
That's the real BNE.
That's the breaking and entering we didn't want to know about.
That's right.
Amazing.
No, I was gonna say a really fucked up joke. Okay, let's continue before I say something I regret. But
Oh,
I like my reputation. But let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
Well, in this round.
Well, Alizar has Guitar Hero on his background. You got something to say, bro?
I mean, I was just gonna say that Guitar Hero is an amazing series to get into as well. I only played the first two, to be honest, but I think it's just such a great series. Like,
So you've not played Guitar Hero World Tour, Warriors of Rock 5?
none of them after 1 and 2. Like, and
Bro.
I borrowed 1 and 2 from my ex-girlfriend's little brother at the time when they came out. I was like, oh, dude, I was like, here's Tony Hawk. I was like, here's some Tony Hawk. Let me borrow these controllers real quick. And let me check this out for the weekend. And I beat the game over the weekend. Not on like hard difficulty, just like playing it on normal. And yeah, I had an amazing time with it. And I just thought, I was like, this is such a great way to get into music. And you know what? It's no coincidence that in 2004, 2005, it was the most amount of guitars sold ever in music history. I'm positive there's a direct correlation there.
Absolutely. Guitar Hero is one of those games that caused literally a cultural shift, if you ask me. Like people got more exposed to the music from back in the day, and like even for those dedicated Guitar Hero and Rock Band haters, like you gotta admit that like a world without Guitar Hero or Rock Band, especially back in those years, would have formed much differently. Like the boom of guitars probably wouldn't have happened until much later.
For sure. That's completely true. It's completely true. It probably wouldn't have, like,
yeah.
And it sucks because we don't really have any games like that anymore. And it was a lot of fun because it could be like a quick way to be collaborative with people and like oh wow, look at that.
Look at those charts. Look at the charts, man. Yeah.
We got a chart right there, folks.
Did you make that yourself with Legato?
Right? That'd be awesome. I wish I had skills like that. I'd make more money if I did. But there's 2005 down there, folks. So yeah, there you have it right there. Combined sales right there. I don't know if I guess it's backwards maybe on your end, but yeah, very interesting to think about. So
yeah.
What a year, 2004.
Oh yeah.
I was 8. I can't believe I was 8 back in the day, man. Sheesh.
Yeah, I was 5.
And you know what? Looking at I actually have a song list pulled up here, and it is kind of ridiculous. They got some amazing songs here. They got some Ace of Spades, Motorhead. I'm seeing. They got Cochise, Audio Slave, Cowboys from Hell.
Oh yeah.
They got Godzilla by Blue Oyster Cult, which is crazy.
Oh my god, yeah.
Iron Man, Black Sabbath. I'm naming off random ones here. That I'm skipping around here. Smoke on the Water, which is just like what the hell.
The formative song.
Yeah, like you were able to get the one riff that everybody plays. Like you were able to get that song.
How are you not gonna get that song, bro? It's
just amazing. Symphony of Destruction, Megadeth. Like this is just wild. Just wild.
That song, Smoke on the Water, is a great song, but it's overplayed and it's a little too long.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. It's to me, it's one of those like signs of the times where it's like, I agree with you, and then I also feel like I just had to be there, I guess.
Like, Don't Stop Believing.
Yeah.
I am sick of that song.
That's some hot shit.
No, I prefer. Oh, I'm sorry, Alizar. What'd you say?
Oh, I was saying some hot shit though. I really like that song.
Oh yeah, that's some catchy 1 4 3 4 catchy things, man. I personally prefer Any Way You Want It. But I'm not hating on "Don't Stop Believing." It's a classic song. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
For sure. Yes.
Nice. Any other suggestions?
What is that?
Oh, behind me now?
Yeah.
Oh, this is Soul Calibur, actually.
Yeah, that's the fighting game, bro.
Oh yeah. Are you a fan, Elliot? Have you played that?
All I know is that Darth Vader is in the fourth one.
Yep,
Yeah,
and Starkiller and Yoda.
Mm-hmm. If you got the 360, you'd get Yoda. If you had the PS3, you'd get Vader. But you could buy them each on online. But that's the best character that came with the game.
And my girl Ivy is there, man. She can be whatever yeah.
It's funny. Anytime you look up statues for this game or like any sort of like merchandise, all of it is Ivy related.
Yeah, because she's the poster girl for this.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Like that's who people are paying for, I guess. So yeah, Soul Calibur is an amazing series. I just put that there for whatever, but it is one of my favorite series of all time. It is a great one. So if you like Tekken like gameplay, but you like weapons instead, Soul Calibur is for you.
Absolutely.
Nunchucks, katana.
That weird ass circle thing that some of them use as freaking weapon.
Oh, Tira.
Yeah,
for sure. It is. You get all of them. I think I said nunchucks already. You get a staff.
Yeah.
So that is a great time.
Yeah,
and I've always been more of a fan of like weapons, like swords and things versus like guns. Like I've played FPS games, but I prefer, hand-to-hand combat type of stuff more.
Yeah, guns are too easy in a fight. Like that's why I've always been weirded out by like going back to Mortal Kombat, right? Like fighters like Stryker, Aaron Black.
Right.
It's just like.
Did you guys play Sleeping Dogs? Speaking of,
I've heard of Sleeping Dogs before.
Yeah, it came out around that PS3 360 era as well, and it was really good. It was like tiny. It was like a mini. It was like imagine Rush Hour, the movie, kind of, not really.
Yeah.
No bullshit. Sorry, it's really more of imagine more of a Jackie Chan, Jet Li type movie in general, Hong Kong action film, and mixed with a little bit of Grand Theft Auto, and that's what that game was. It's like you play a undercover cop in Hong Kong who's a part of a gang as well. So you're raised up around, and then you basically play like these crazy types of things where you're like jumping around the scenery and doing all these crazy stunts in the game and stuff. But it's like they're shooting, there's hand-to-hand combat. It's like Arkham type of gameplay. It's very good.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to check Sleeping Dogs out. Like now that you
it's a good short game. It's like 20-30 hours and you'll be done.
Wow, not bad.
Which is fair. Yeah, it's like you play it for a week or something and you're good.
That's true.
But it's really good. Like it's like it's open world, but enough good soundtrack. It's got radio stations. Like it's published by Rockstar, so
of course,
so it's
like,
not.
You brought up Rockstar and you brought up GTA 5, and it's oh my god, it's GTA 5. Like I don't even have to bring up Trevor. Trevor is like already like a top tier character right there.
Yeah, what do you guys think of GTA 5? Yeah, I would like to know about that. That's interesting.
Well, Elliot, have you ever played GTA 5 before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I wasn't. Oh, go for it. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I don't know what to do with myself in Grand Theft Auto 5, so I just do a bunch of random stuff.
Bro, just go to the strip club.
That's part of the fun. You know what I do? I literally get on the bikes. I put a helmet on, so that you don't die right away.
Safety first.
Yeah, and in the game it actually will prevent you from dying in certain when you do crash, which is crazy. And I and then I go to the mountains. I go to whatever hills I can find, and I just ride the bike. I literally just love riding the bikes, the fastest bikes. And I do weird stunts, and I just ride around. And sometimes I put the cheat code on for the rain, and just ride around. Just have a good time. That's my Grand Theft experience.
And I love the characters of Grand Theft Auto 5, especially like the three main characters. Michael. Oh my god, Michael, Trevor, and my Michael, Trevor, and what's the other gangster's name?
I forgot their names. Michael, Trevor, and no, CJ's from the fifth.
Yeah,
That's from
CJ
Vice
is
City. I don't
uh
remember.
no, I don't remember it, but like these three guys were insane, man. Like when they splashed in, at first I didn't get it, but like I started like spending more time with these characters, and they're pretty funny, man. Like especially Trevor. Trevor is like one of my favorites. Franklin, yes.
Not
yes.
a very memorable name.
Yeah, he's the name of the goddamn turtle from the 90s, man.
Hey, it's Franklin. And I just because I just had to look it up and I'm like, oh, Frank. I was like, no wonder I didn't remember. Like, who the hell is gonna remember Franklin? Like, shout out to Frank. Shout out to every Frank out there.
Yeah.
Let's be frank.
No disrespect to every Frank, no Franklin, but Michael, for some reason it's very common, but I don't know why you just line it up with that character. I don't see that character as a Franklin.
Yeah. Well, hey,
maybe that's the issue.
Hey, at least your name doesn't mean wiener when you say Frank.
I make that joke all the time and nobody knows what I'm talking about. So thank you.
Yeah, it's just being frank with them. It's fine.
Gotta love a wiener joke.
I love a good, yeah. But like Trevor is always in a situation where he doesn't belong. Always. Like there are moments where there's this woman, right, who is all fit, all ready to go, a biker chick, right, like a bicycle chick, and she starts yelling at her husband, saying that you could have had it all with me, but no, you decided to throw it away. And then Trevor hears this and he just drop punches this guy's like, oh, and then he looks at the woman and says, oh, I love you. And then she's like, what? Get away from me. So he starts biking, and then Trevor follows after her, and whoever wins the race, like Trevor gets to like sleep with her or something. And then I don't know, like I don't know what happens next, but that's one of my favorite cutscenes, man.
Grand Theft 5 is just it's an experience.
Yeah.
How you feeling, Elliot?
Bro, Elliot's about to fall asleep, man.
I'm out of it. I don't know why, but this wave of sorry, guys.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. Like, if anything, I'm down to call it a night, my man.
I just realized I've been up since 5 this morning.
Oh,
yeah, that's crazy right there. That's a long time. They say after you're awake for 16 hours, you start reaching that weird point. So yeah, 16 hours. That's a long time.
And I started thinking about some random stuff like.
And I'm not making that up. That's like literally what people say.
No, that's true. Franklin told me that.
Hey, it's
you being frank with us, or are you just being a wiener?
Both.
Nice.
But this was a cute small one. Just to kind of do one.
The length isn't there, but it's thick.
Yeah. It's not what no, never mind.
It's Girth Brooks.
Girth Brooks. Joe Cocker.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for staying with us for this episode. It was cool. As much as always a lot of fun. And,
the legend of Girth Brooks is
it's amazing.
Got written into stone.
That's right. All that shit. But
that ass at you.
Oh my god. All right, guys. Well, it was a lot of fun. Thanks, guys, for coming up and talking. And yeah. Oh my god.
I always say.
Oh, sorry. Can you please finish this off?
Yeah, man. Hey,
I'm a mess.
to all the fans out there, both from Shut Up, Let's Talk and the Basic Nerd Experience, coming to you live, man. Thank you so much for joining us on this wonderful episode today. We'll be promising to upload more consistently, and we'll have some more ideas and more videos cooked up for you in the future, man.
And we got an episode coming this Saturday. We'll be interviewing with the band Of the Wasteland.
I won't be able to make it. It's my birthday, and my Utah peeps out there, they want to celebrate it with me, and I want to celebrate it with them. So I have to show that respect. But
Happy birthday,
Asshole. I'm just kidding.
yeah, I'm being a wiener. But to Steven and the Wastelands, man, good stuff. Real good stuff.
Happy birthday ahead of time, my man.
Thanks, bro.
I wish it then too, but yeah, still.
I'm not dying, bro. I'm all good.